For now, a tough South Florida team with all sorts of weapons for the Owls to worry about. It's time for a little anchor breakdown. Sarah, let's get started.
Keep an eye on this one. He's single-digit tough, and that is Rock Ya-Sin. The cornerback transferred in and has made quite the impact to the Temple defensive roster. He's tied for 17th in the nation in passes defended, and he's also recorded a career-high 10 tackles against Tulsa. And now he just received an invitation to play the Senior Bowl. Rock Ya-Sin will need to be on top of the USF's backup quarterback, Chris Oladokun, just in case, assuming that he plays.
For my key to the game, I'm going to focus on penalties and which team could keep that ugly yellow flag off the field. This has been a huge problem for the Owls as of late, and the Bulls are almost as bad. Get this, the Bulls rank 10th worst in the country for most penalty yards with 763. As for the Owls, well, they are ranked 9th worst with 765 yards worth of penalties. There's nothing worse than going the wrong way.
Saturday's game is Senior Day at the Link, and while no game is an easy one, the Owls are getting the Bulls at the right time. South Florida started the year with 7 straight wins, but since then they've lost 3 straight. Meanwhile, the Owls have won 6 of their last 8. Game time is set for 12 p.m.
Now taking a look back over the years, you would be hard-pressed to find a Temple offense playing as well as it is right now. 40 points 2 weeks ago in a loss to Central Florida, and then this past Saturday, a trip to Houston that turned into a track meet of sorts. It was a record-breaking performance at Houston. Wide receiver Ventel Bryant became Temple's all-time leading receiver in yards with 2,319. More on his performance in a bit. The senior needs 2 catches to also become the all-time receptions leader. Armstead topped his career best of 4 rushing touchdowns from earlier this season with 6 rushing TDs and 210 yards against Houston. That's an AAC record, and he is now the first Owl with multiple 200-yard and 4+ touchdown games in a single season. The Armstead touchdown frenzy may have overshadowed what Ventel Bryant accomplished on Saturday.
Owl Sports Updates, Sean Rodman is at the football complex at Edberg Olson Hall. Hey, Sean.
Hey, guys. If you believe in second chances, you're going to love Ventel Bryant. Last year, he had a tough season where he missed 3 games.
Redemption on Broad Street. The Owls were hungry for revenge against Tulsa on Saturday.
Because, they say all we have to do is win, so I like our chances of winning games.
Best on best, the gymnastics team sprang into some of their highest scores of the season. And from 10th and Diamond to the NFL, 2 Temple Owls have their sights set on the pros.
It's Tuesday, you know what that means. Access granted. Owl Access Pass starts right now.
The Owls are still perfect in conference as they get by Navy, but it's going to get much more difficult this Saturday with a nationally ranked foe coming to town.
And it was AAC Media Day this past week for both Temple basketball teams. We will find out what to expect this season from the men and women.
I'm Colin Hicks here at the TU Pavilion, where the Owls hosted the Temple Tennis Invitational this weekend. We'll see how the team performed on this week's edition of Owl Sports Update, and it all starts right now.
I'm Andrew Damas here in the Pavilion where Temple suffered a bitter loss to Villanova, 69-59. We'll have more coverage on this coming up. Plus,
a Temple legend receives the highest collegiate honor.
And let freedom ring. The Owls are taking flight straight to the Independence Bowl. Owl Sports Update is live and it starts right now.
When we come back, the Temple football team defines toughness as they support one of their own. Coach Collins and company are saving lives across the country when we return.
At one point, I was a leading blood giver or blood receiver in the nation. It's really the reason why I'm still alive today.
In the first day, he had, I think, 17 transfusions, within 2 hours. It was some crazy number. I wanted something really good to come out of him being so sick. So the blood drive was the first thing we thought of.
Red Cross organization came in. We've got about 20 tables set up in the back for people to come in and donate blood. There's over 150 people that have signed up.
And it's not just about football. It's not just about making plays we love to do community service.
Coach Collins always preaches about how This is a family, and I mean, he's telling the truth. I have a reason to keep fighting because of them.
When it first started happening, I would count every 10 seconds and make sure that if we lived 10 seconds, then we could do another 10 seconds, and we can do another 10 seconds.
You get to do all these certain things in the community, in Philly and everything, and it just makes your experience at college and playing football that much sweeter.
The woman from the blood drive told me that this was the largest blood drive she had seen in 10 years. We knew we had a huge army in our corner, but it's so great to see everybody come out to like the front lines.
Thank you so much.
I think this one hurt the worst. They took a pint of blood out of this one, but the one right there, that's the one that got me, but it's all worth it.
Give blood at any time, get blood tests, make sure you're okay.
And you can help save someone's life. I don't think there's many more better feelings than being able to say you did that.
It was just a magical day.
I was just feeling like, why is this happening to me?
How long were you homeless for?
For about probably 2 years. I don't really like telling people what's going on at home because I don't want nobody to know. I don't want to show it. I just want to take us out of that situation. My childhood life, it was kind of rough because I lost my father at a young age. So it was like my mom, she was just being by herself.
I'd like to acknowledge all of the family here supporting these student athletes.
I set out 3 games.
And when you found out it was because you didn't have a permanent address, what was that feeling like?
Okay, I'm just asking questions like, why can't I play? What am I doing wrong so I can fix it? I was just praying to God, just asking him to put me back on the field. School is like motivation to me. If I go here, I know I can play football. If I get the grades, I know I'm gonna play. I'm not gonna give them a reason to sit me out.
A home is a place that should be open 24/7. And for Jamal, this homeless shelter was a lifesaver for him, but never really a home. What home is closed on weekends?
I wasn't too comfortable staying by myself because, like I said, I stayed with my friends a lot, so they make me feel like family, so I already had a home. I got so much people who rooting for me and behind me. My plans after graduation is to go to Temple University. I'm gonna study business and play football. I feel like Temple was home when I went down there. They just felt like a blessing that I can go play college football on the next level and not pay for anything.
I already bought it.
I want to hear why you think you're going to be Temple Tough.
Oh, I'm Temple Tough because I'm a tough guy. I like to just be me. Being yourself is Temple Tough. I'm Jamal Speaks, and I will be Temple Tough.
Hello, everybody. I'm Allie McCann. Welcome back to All Access Pass. It was another big week in basketball as the women wrap up a 2-game road stretch down in Florida. And as Fran Dunphy's final season begins to dwindle, we start today off with a heated rematch on the hardwood. It's the team the Owls really don't like playing. Heading into Saturday's face-off, the Golden Hurricane led the Owls in their all-time series 8-2. That includes their first matchup earlier this month, where Temple lost by 18 on the road. A couple of Temple legends inducted into the Ring of Honor before this one. Owls wins 84-73 and stay in the tournament conversation.
It's really big. We came up from a week off. Had a tough win at South Florida, and to get another one, just to keep going for the end of the season, means a lot.
I'm always going to like our chances because, they say all we have to do is win, so I like our chances of winning games.
Some more bracket buzz for the Owls as they continue to fight for madness in March with only 4 regular season games remaining. As of today, CBS Sports has the Owls as an 11 seed facing Virginia Tech in the round of 64, while ESPN has them as a 12 seed taking on Clemson in a play-in game. The winner of that matchup would play Nevada.